Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Muhammad Faiz Iqbal, NIM 2024-32070, and in this session I would like to present the result of my practicum report for the Statistics and Probability course at Institut Teknologi PLN. This practicum focused on hypothesis testing, which is a fundamental concept in statistics. The purpose of our analysis was to evaluate whether a new learning method could bring measurable improvement in the academic experience of students. Specifically, we focus on three main objectives. First, to see whether the method helps the students spend more time studying. Second, to examine whether student scores improve after undergoing training. And third, to compare two types of learning method to determine if one is more effective than the other. Let me begin with the first part, which leads to study duration. We want to evaluate whether the average amount of time students spend studying under the new method was greater than the typical standard used by the institution. In hypothesis testing, we start with what's called a null hypothesis, basic assumption that there is no difference or no effect. In this case, the null hypothesis states that the study duration remains the same. The alternative hypothesis proposed the study duration had increased with the use of the new method. After analyzing the data, we found clear evidence to suggest that the new method did in fact lead to longer study duration. This conclusion was drawn not just from visual observation, but also from a formal statistical test which showed a significant difference. Because of this, we reject the null hypothesis. In simple terms, we were confident in saying that the new approach encouraged students to spend more time learning. Now let's move on the second objective of the practicum, with innovate comparing student academic performance before and after a training session. This time we use what is called a peer comparison, where the same individuals are tested on before the training and on after. The goal was to determine if there was any improvement in scores due to the training they received. Just like before, we set two hypotheses. The null hypothesis said there was no difference in scores, while the alternative hypothesis said the score improved after training. To get a better understanding, we also created a box plot, a type of graph that helps to visualize how the data is spread. This plot showed that students generally had higher scores after the training based on the statistical result and the visual evidence. We once again reject the null hypothesis. This led used to consolidate the training was effective in helping students learn better and perform better in the evaluation. Finally, we analyzed whether there was a meaningful difference between two different learning methods, which we called method A and method B. The aim here was to figure out whether one of the two methods was superior in terms of student performance. The null hypothesis that there was two differences between the two, while the alternative hypothesis claimed the two methods produce different results. We use an independent test to compare the performance of students who use method A and those who use method B. We also create box plots for each group which showed how the data was distributed. Visually, it seemed like method A had slightly better results. However, when we looked at the statistical evidence, the difference was not strong enough to be considered significant. Because of this, we did not reject the null hypothesis. This means that although the two methods might appear slightly different in practice, statistically speaking, they perform equally. In conclusion, the practicum gave us valuable insight. We found that the new learning method significantly helps students to dedicate more time to studying. We also confirmed the training sessions are effective in improving student performance. However, when it comes to choosing between method A and method B, both appear to equally beneficial, and there is no clear winner based on our analysis. This practicum helped reinforce the importance of data analysis in education settings. It shows how statistical testing can be a powerful tool to support decision making, especially when comparing method or evaluation effectiveness. Thank you very much for your time and attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.